WOWT6. This is Heartland Focus.
Good morning and welcome to Heartland Focus. I'm your host, Tim Clark. We have a great show planned for you this morning. We're going to talk fitness, not only in the sense of the physical, but also the wellness, the mind. We are dealing with so many challenges and so many pain points. I think everybody needs some vehicle, some path for relieving some of that pain. And so Coach Coleman with Top Flight Fitness will be joining us later on. But I tell you, as we look at continuing to increase the awareness of this COVID-19 as far as vaccinations sites today at Girls Incorporated, you probably, I don't know if it's too late, but you can call, I believe, the Douglas County Health Department. They have a site at Girls Incorporated that's going to take place today. I think it's 55 and older, in which they will be giving the vaccination to. Douglas County Health Department is a great source for information. Department of Health and Human Services as well. Community healthcare centers, One World, Charles Drew, and then also call your doctor, call your primary care doctor, and just inquire about, hey, when can I take it, and all those questions. Still, if you don't know, seek to get the test. Test Nebraska. We can beat this thing, but it's going to take this collective effort and really increasing our knowledge of what is and what's not, but more in terms of the facts and the scientific data that we should really depend on to lead our decisions. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here largely to give you information and give you access so you can make a better informed decisions. It's so important that we get it right, because the end game for this is, a lot of folks will die, and if we do right by each other, a lot of folks will live. And so it's really, so social distancing, I think we need to do that as best we can. It is difficult. People are exhausted with wearing the mask, wash your hands, social distancing, and all those kind of things. But I think we got to stay the course until we can make sure we have better results and that we can really be about the business of saving as many lives as possible. So really, when you think about health, I want to bring on Trevor Coleman. He's the CEO, founder, head trainer. I don't know all that, all those titles, Trevor, but welcome to Heartland Focus, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm enjoying myself on vacation.
A little vacation, so I'm pulling you out a little vacation time to do a little work, huh?
It is all good. I am here for it.
That's right. That's right. Well, man, thank you. Just so we can just kind of create a backdrop for the folks that don't know who you are, kind of tell a little bit in terms of just your career as a professional boxer, and then kind of what are you doing now and why you're so passionate about this thing called health and wellness and fitness, man.
So a little bit about me. I'm a boxer by heart. I'm a fighter for life. And I grew up always training. Grew up always having to stick to a diet and being at my best to get in the ring and perform. To come out with victory and high hopes of coming out with victory. And I trained alongside pound for pound champ Terrence Crawford and upcoming champ Steven Nelson, and amongst other great champions that have belts right now. I trained alongside those, and we went through a training camp for 8 weeks, and throughout that training camp we had nutritionists that was on us, our coaches were on us. We were held to a standard that we have to live by as being a fighter, and that standard is keeping us healthy. So we go into the battlefield go into the battlefield healthy and come out alive, and that's all going to come with how you feed your body, how you exercise your body, how you keep your stress levels low. And I look at it, defeating the coronavirus as such. And that's why, my training camps are becoming phenomenal, because we're at war right now with coronavirus and staying healthy as much as we can. So that's what that's about me. And I'm 30 years old. I'm from North Omaha, and I love my city, and I'm here to help.
Man, I see we got some on the video. We're showing some of your training, man. That's awesome. And so you said you're 30 years old. You just getting started, and you're a born fighter. I like that. But when you talk to me about, people think they see this, what's on this screen, that's hard work. It's commitment, Trevor, what they're looking at. But talk about really the mind. Do you got to get the mind first? Talk about how do we, because you got a lot of folks out there watching this and saying, well, dang, it's easier said than done. What's my first steps? Talk to me, brother.
The first step is just applying what's on your mind, finding you an accountability partner. Find you somebody who is just as tired as you are of feeling uncomfortable or wanting to be at the best version of yourself. Find that person. Maybe it's not your friend. Maybe it's somebody on social media that talk about it so much. Maybe you feeling that, and maybe you and that person need to collaborate together and start a journey. That's what it's about. It's about getting uncomfortable and, stepping outside of what's always on your mind. The biggest thing that holds a lot of us back is just, we know about it, but we don't apply it. So just start applying what's, sitting on the top of your minds, and let's just get going. We know that it's going to help us. So let's, make the cautious effort to, change our lifestyles around by just moving. Let's move. And you don't got to go hard. You don't have to be, every day doesn't have to be a hard day. There's an active rest day where you just go walk around the pond, or, take your kids, and go for a walk. Keep your levels up. Get your levels functioning. Every day don't have to be a hard day. Fitness ain't about how hard it is. It's just about how you're going to get started and move.
I love that. I love that. So when you think about, there's a lot of people that are experiencing a lot of pain points right now because of COVID-19. How important is it, Trevor, in terms of this whole thing of mind? They say spirit, mind, and body, right? But
absolutely.
But when you think about the healing that must take place, and really what you're talking about because COVID is much more aggressive when you have people with comorbidities, pre-medical conditions, and things like this. So health is at the core of this thing called life.
That's right.
Well, talk to me about that in context, COVID-19, and how this can be used as perhaps not so much, the total solution, but what's the value proposition? Talk about the value proposition of what you're doing.
So everybody's bodies is different, but you give yourself a better fight, to my perspective, and everybody has different perspectives, but to mine is our immune system is ran by what we feed in our bodies. If you make a change on sodas to water, and if you want a little flavor, put your Crystal Light package in there, and put more greens in your body. Get you some ginger, drink you some ginger, things that's going to help boost your immune system. That's what's, and just like I said, moving every day. Those things give you a better fight at what we're, faced with right now in the world, but most importantly, in our community, in Omaha. We had, from my understanding, some high numbers with the coronavirus back at home, and, a lot of it comes to what we're doing with our lifestyles and how we're going to change and, make a difference, become a better version of ourselves, so we can beat those underlying health issues that we had before the coronavirus came, which also came from putting bad foods inside of our bodies and carrying a lot of stress, not being able to do what you want to do as far as, moving around and things of that nature. I feel as if we start moving, we fix our nutrition, we come together and, you know, just take a lot of the stuff that don't matter off our minds, we're going to be fine in our community.
Wow. I love that, man. I love that. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, I want you to talk about really what you've just been talking about is like teaching people, creating an environment for them to fight. Teaching them how to fight, man. So I want you, when we come back, talk about what you have planned as far as your live streaming and how maybe people can get involved with that from their homes and this whole thing called Camp 6, man, that I'm thinking about taking the challenge, man, but we'll talk about that challenge. I need to learn more about some of those pain points that you're going to be administering on people before I make that commitment. So we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about, in the midst of this crazy COVID-19 virus, Coach Coleman's going to talk about some things that's in front of him that can really give us the tools to fight. Stay with me. I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Heartland Focus. My guest is Trevor Coleman with Top Flight Fitness. Man, this is good. This is good. Man, you got me excited, dude. I mean, just that fight in me, like you were saying, we were saying offline, there's fight in all of us. And really sometimes it takes, and you also, I heard, sometimes you got to have an accountability partner, someone to help you hold you accountable, but to help bring that fight out of you. So let's talk about some things you're doing that's coming up that's going to help empower people to fight.
Yes. So I got coming up Training Camp 6. In the community, we've been providing training camps to the community for, this is our of course, our 6th one. So we've been going on about a year of our programs, and we've been changing lives. And like I said, with boxing, I took this perspectives of training alongside, you know, Terrence Crawford and Stephen Nelson and other stablemates. And I added that to my business, and I like when my clients are around other people so they can feed off that motivation. You know, they feed off the motivation and push themselves to, you know, to go harder because they see someone else in the classes busting their tails day in and day out. So it gives them that motivation. So I have training camp coming up April 19th. We have our opening registration going on right now. People are signing up, and we also have it where it'll be streamed live for you to also view it from the comfort of your own home if the coronavirus is something you still playing safe amongst. And, you know, we're catering to everybody's needs so we can get, you know, the satisfaction of feeling better about themselves and throughout our community.
Now, so this is going to take place, I can see in front of me, man, is look like you're sparring out there, man. It seems like you got some nice little moves, dude. You know, you got. Yeah. But that's going to take place. The first one that's coming up is April 6th.
April 5th is where we're going to go live. I'm going to create a Facebook page, and you can follow me on Trevor Top Flight Coleman, and you can just, you know, click on the link that I'm going to post on the page, and it'll be Top Flight Community Fitness. April 5th, we're going live at 5 p.m.
April 5th.
April 5th, we're going live on Facebook. So make sure that you are tuned in and you are ready to work out. And this is for all fitness levels. So
they just, April 5th, it's going to be, we're going to go live, and they just need to, you know, they should have some tennis shoes on, some warm-ups, or just something they're comfortable in terms of working out.
Something you're comfortable in. You can even have your socks on. It'll be that safe for you to move around in your socks. There's nothing that can stop you from this workout April 5th.
Okay. Now talk to me about this Camp 6 and that I've been kind of really, you know, trying to, you know, pray over and kind of figure out, you know, if I'm gonna jump in this thing. What are you trying to accomplish with this Camp 6?
What I'm trying to accomplish in this training camp is results. You know, the same thing. It's just a new camp, same mission. You know, results, creating more results in the community, and, you know, before and afters. I'm all about results. It's good that you show up, but I want to see what we're going to get out of, you know, you changing your lifestyle. So this training camp is all about results, just like always, you know, and people that work with me before, they know, you know, we're on it with changing the lifestyle as far as, you know, committing yourselves. We work Monday through Thursday. We take Friday off, and we're back at it Saturday. So, I'm looking for, this is all about committing yourself to a lifestyle and starting from the start to finish. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, lifestyle. Yeah.
Lifestyle.
And so Camp 6, so people can register, they can register on your website for that, Camp 6?
Absolutely. You could go to www.topflighttraining402.com and you can click on programs and scroll down the training camp and select. We have options where you can sign up for one person, two people, or up to three. And we got, very, very, very reasonable prices for us to, to be able to get inside and not have to worry about if does it cost a hospital bill just for me to feel healthy. So, just go onto the website, get yourself signed up, whether you want to go live or whether you want it to be streamed in the comfort of your own home or whether you want to be inside the gym. We're serving the community in all angles.
Yeah. So I love that, man. I love that. And so one of the reasons why I chose to have you come on as a guest, because I do recognize within my fight, Trevor, that fitness is a key component of my survival, of my energy, of my mind, body, and soul, spirit, all of that. And as I, go through COVID-19 and people, the anxiety, the stress, I want you to kind of think about a few tips that you can give folks that may be battling. We got to get them to April 5th, okay? But maybe some things that could help them out in their home, in the comfort of their home, that they can maybe just start to do the build up to April 5th to get ready for that live stream. Give them some some things that can help release some, not so much stress points, but things that you do to help really get you prepared. I love the fact that, when you're getting ready for a fight, what you said is 8 weeks, it's detoxing, it's doing the kind of things to just cleanse your body and ready your body for a war, for a fight. So how do we ready them and get them ready for April 5th?
How we're going to ready them and get them ready for April 5th is, some important things that's a part of fitness is stretching. It's very, very, very important to stretch and work on your breathing. Inhale 3 seconds, exhale 3 seconds, walk the stairs, arm circles, high knees, pulling your heel back to your butt, stretching out your quad muscles, letting the blood get to circulating throughout your body. Just so you start feeling loose. That'll get you, feeling, ready and ready day by day for April 5th. Just understanding, hey, I'm getting ready to work out, so I know I need to be loose and stretch, because a lot of people are sore after their workouts, and a lot of that comes from stretching the body out, and as well staying hydrated, keep fluids inside your body, drink a lot of water.
So really, that stretching is so important. And that's something that they can do would you recommend they do that every day, even before a workout, after a workout, even if they don't work out?
Yes, I recommend stretching. When you wake up in the morning, I recommend you to stretch. Get you a good stretch. Get your body loose for the day. Have you a nice breakfast. I recommend stretching to be a part of your lifestyle every day. Right on.
Well, man, hey,
also, one thing, I'm sorry about that. One thing else, we got a yoga instructor on Fridays. She will also be teaching in class, and we'll also have her teaching. It'll be streamed live. So, you'll be able to, get a good stretch into the comfort of your own home every Friday at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Oh, okay. That's going to take place every Friday.
Every Friday.
Okay. Yeah, and that's one of the things with some of my challenges I have is, I got to do a better job at stretching, and what you said too is breathing. I mean, breathing is extremely important, but I think we don't breathe. One of my, I would say, expertise or disciplines. I've been formally trained in breathing because I was a voice major in college, Trevor. So breathing is so important, and to be able to breathe deeply and not just shallow breath. Take deep breaths, and you replenishing and giving your your body oxygen, and yeah, it's just it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, as we wrap up, because I know I've taken enough time of your vacation because I want to be where you're at, okay? Because it looked like it's just in the setting for just some very some extreme peace and being good to yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. You must do it when you can.
That's right. You must do it when you can. But here's the thing. What do you want to leave our viewers with? Give them. Coach, I mean, you're a boxer and all that. Give them something that will help lift their spirits for this weekend and get them excited about the work that's in front of them to really fight like there's no tomorrow in terms of their survival, this COVID-19, and to get back healthy. I know that's a lot, but hey, I know you can handle it. You're a fighter.
Just relax and understand that everything is gonna be okay. You know, take a lot of weight off your shoulders. You know, breathe. You know, start breathing. Just relax. You know, if we relax and we look back at a lot of the stuff that we've been through, we always realize that I'm gonna be okay. You know, just always reiterate to yourself that you're gonna be okay, and you know, get your mindset together and get yourselves prepared to just keep on pushing every day. You know, you keep on driving through a storm, you'll be able to look back and see it's still raining and you're at the sunshine. So you just got to keep on moving and fix your mindset. Mindset is everything. Mindset is going to take you to another level, and just start understanding it's going to be okay. If times is bad right now, don't worry about it. Make efforts to move ahead and fix what's going bad for you, and let's get better every day.
Hey, I love that, man. Kendrick Lamar. It gonna be all right.
Gonna be all right.
I love it, man. Hey, be safe out there, man, and thank you. We're gonna take a short break, finish up our next segment, but thank you so much. I appreciate you, what you're doing to give back, man, and make a difference, brother.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
I enjoy what I do, and everybody, all peace and love. I hope everybody stays safe back at home as well.
Right on, man.
Right on.
Hey, so we're gonna take a short break. When we come back, we'll finish up this set as far as what's happening in the Heartland. Be right back. Hey, welcome back to Heartland Focus. I'm your host, Tim Clark. I just want to take the time to just give my condolences to really all of the loss of life and the impact of family with these tragedies and the shootings that's taking place in this country. You know, the wake-up call, if this is not it, you say when. If not now, when? And so, you know, what more must we experience in terms of death and tragedy for us to have the will and the resolve to do something about it? And so I just wanted to thoughts and prayers to families and folks that have lost loved ones due to gun violence. We have an election that's coming up. I want to shift a little bit. We got a primary that's coming up. April 6th is the Douglas County primary. There's a lot of moving parts. You got a mayoral race, a lot of city council. They're again, just like anything, take the time to get to know the candidates. Make sure they align with your values, with your persuasion when it comes to vision and solving problems for your community. That's what it's about. Leadership matters. And we have an opportunity. It's just like, you know, they're expecting 30% turnout. Go out your house, look left and right, and if it's 10 houses on that block, only 3 households will be making decisions of who our elected officials will be. So I think we have to get in the game. We have to participate in our democracy. It's fragile, and it's up to each and every one of us to protect that from crumbling. So we got to get in the game. Let's get in the game. Hey, I want to thank our panelists, Viv Ewing and Brenda Council, our contributor, Raheem Sanders and Jessica Clark, for moving people to action. We had a great town hall. We recognize the significance of Black women. This month, we also recognize Black business women and the contributions that they have made not only to the United States, but to the world. Go and like our page, Moving People to Action, on Facebook. We also have a podcast on Spotify, and follow us. I think it's just a great platform to help educate, increase awareness, and have conversations that will lead to solutions to empower people to make good decisions. That's all for this episode of Heartland Focus. Make today the beginning of your best year yet. Go out there, I would say hug somebody from afar, do your dance to your beat, to your rhythm. All right? Until next time, I'm your host, Tim Clark. Take the time to be good to yourself. It makes it so much easier to be good to others. I'm out.